Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I go by One Chico Padre and you're watching Chief Stocks TV. We're on my channel talking about savings, investing, and even politics. So, I'm here still on vacation, but I've been watching a few channels on YouTube and I'm seeing a lot of information being put out there that is completely wrong and could cause a lot of issues for those people who decide to listen to a lot of this information. This information that can jeopardize you and your future. Okay, and what I'm talking about is credit, loans, and life insurance. First of all, let's start off by making it clear to everyone that when we talk about credit cards, when we talk about loans, and when we talk about life insurance, it's for an individual who does not have money to buy things. Once again, let me say that again. Credit cards, loans, and life insurance is for individuals who do not have money. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is, if you're using credit cards, that means you don't have the money on that you have on your own to go and buy those things. You have to borrow money because that's what you're doing when you use credit cards, loans, and even life insurance. It's something that you do not have the money for. So if you're taking out a loan, that means you don't have the money already. So you have to take out something and you're going to have to pay interest on that money until it's paid off. Just like life insurance. If you don't have the money, you're going to pay into something until you have enough money for your beneficiaries. You see how that works? So, for example, if I'm a multimillionaire, it does not make sense for me to take out a life insurance policy because I have millions of dollars. All I really need is a will and a irreversible trust. That's all I need. I don't need to take out life insurance if I'm a multimillionaire. Does that make sense? So when people tell you to use credit to get something, you are not being patient. You are not deciding on putting off gratification. You're just going to get that particular item right then and now, which you'll probably end up paying more for in the long run because you're going to have to pay back that money with interest. You see how that works? So here's the rundown. In society, we have many opportunities to better ourselves. Now, in some cases, it may take us much longer to do that, or it may allow us to do it right then and now, depending on the opportunity. So, if you are able to access credit and loans, then that gives you the opportunity to use money right then and now to get what you want. But there's a price for that in the long run, and that's called interest. I know that in America's society, everything is on credit, from student loans to car loans to mortgages to credit cards, and you name it. So I know that that is something that is very common. Now, the problem with this is you're always in the predicament of borrowing money from someone else and paying someone else and being charged interest, which in the long run, not only you owe back the money that you borrowed, but interest is added on to that. So it makes it very lucrative for those individuals who give out loans. But it comes a time in our life when we have to get off of that drug because if you're really trying to build wealth, then you need to be using your money in order to do so. And just be mindful that when it comes to credit cards, loan, and also life insurance, you're getting something that you don't have the money for. So if you're using credit, that's because you don't have the money to buy something right then and now, unless you take out that credit card and use it. But what comes with that, without putting off gratification, is interest, which eventually have you paying even more than that particular item was worth, right? And then loans, taking out loans and using that to invest in the stock market, that's a bad move. If you're thinking about taking a VIN number from a car and then going to the bank and have the bank give you a check, and you're not buying that car, but yet you taking that money to invest in the stock market or anything else, you want to be careful of doing that, because that's a white collar crime, and that could lead to you being put in prison. So you definitely don't want to be doing things that'll put you in a situation that you regret. Now, I finally realized what Susie meant by do what is right, then what is easy. Because it's very easy to get money that's not yours and use that to do something else with it. But in the long run, that's going to eventually catch up to you and put you in a situation that you wish you never did in the first place. Now, when it comes to life insurance, remember, life insurance is supposed to be for your beneficiaries. It's not used to invest to make your shareholders happy. It's not used as a loan to buy property. You see where I'm going with this? And do what is right, then what is easy. Remember, life insurance is for the beneficiary. And when you buy insurance, make sure you buy term life insurance, because it's very cheap and you don't have to put so much in to have a certain amount to help your family in case something happens to you. Now, if you don't have kids, you can still put your parents on you as a beneficiary until you have kids. You should not be using life insurance to invest in the stock market. You should not be trying to use it as a loan to buy homes, start a business, or invest in the stock market. It should only be used just in case something happens to you and you want to take care of your beneficiaries, so they could still be able to take care of themselves without you being there. Alright? Because we had so many situations where family members died and they're starting to have a GoFundMe account for people to put money in to help with the funeral arrangements, where you could have just put in a few dollars a month and you would have had enough money to take care of your funeral arrangements and then some. Okay, so let's try to do things the right way, because if we continue down this route of doing wrong, then we're just going to keep putting ourselves in situations where we can't get out of. And I'm going to end with this. And I'm going to tell you that people talking about loans and credit and many other things where you can borrow and invest in and take advantage of, it's nothing new. When I was in college, I had friends who wanted to be career students. That means they wanted to take as much loan out and use for other things and never finish college. So things are still being done out here where people are being using that little child instincts the mindset of trying to take advantage of the system, where they should be trying to have that mindset of an adult who take care of adult things in an adult business, not trying to take advantage of people and take advantage of the system. If we continue doing this, then those who are doing the right things will always have to take care of those individuals who don't do the right things in the long run, right? So what do you think? Are you going to continue borrowing money to invest in the stock market? Are you going to continue trying to hustle and take advantage of the system? Are you going to keep doing these things to help build leverage? I'm going to be like this. This is my last thing, and then I'm done with this video. But just be mindful. Which one would you rather be? A millionaire on paper or a millionaire in cash? Put your comment down below. Tell me which one would you rather be, because there's a lot of people who are multimillionaires on paper, and I'm wanting to see those individuals who are millionaires in actuality, in cash. And it's okay if you want to retire early, but last time I checked, I don't see no billionaires talking about they wanted to retire from their businesses, right? So have a great day. Come and subscribe and share this with family and friends. Make sure to smash the like button, and on your way out, make sure to hit that notification bell, right?